All right, boys. Here we go. Grenade out. Boom.
Well, there goes nothing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online, Rise of Discovery, where we play through the entire Discovery and Federation campaign and get this captain, his ship, and his crew ready for the endgame and STO. Thank you all so much for the amazing continued support. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so wonderful. If you're new to the channel and you're a fan of RPG Awesome Sauce, feel free to subscribe for your daily dose. What are we going to do today, guys? We're going to continue the Klingon War. We've got this mission, Stranded in Space, save the crew of a Bolian freighter from the Fierce Orion Syndicate. But what we need to do first is refit our ship, right? We didn't do that in the end of last episode. So we got a new photon torpedo launcher here. It is not the original series, not the original series, but the Discovery type weapon. I think we're going to hang on to that because I think we can upgrade that using the crafting system. Let's see. Yeah. It definitely does more damage and more DPS. It doesn't have crit severity, but it does have accuracy, so it should hit more often. So we'll stick with what we got. What else do we get? We got a personal shield, and is that better than what we're wearing on our dude? No. I mean, it could be, right? But we've got plenty of guys on our team that don't have Mark II shields that are green, so we'll do that. Put that on Fletcher, and then, what do you, yeah, you need a Mark II. I think it doesn't matter with everybody else because we don't have any other upgrades. Cool. So I think with that, we're ready to kind of continue on the campaign. We don't have any skills we need to update or anything like that. We handled that in the end of last episode. So let's go ahead and get started.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance.
Okay. That was like a partial voice acting on that one. We need to transwarp. Let's go ahead and transwarp. I love transwarp, by the way. Once you get that, it is so... In the very beginning of the game, it's very off-putting that you don't have that because it takes forever to get to missions. I mean, it took me...
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
All right, let's go ahead and begin Stranded in Space.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Ian, keep tracking that distress signal. Oh, damn. I like the way those phasers sound. I mean, they're disruptors, right? I think they're disruptors. They're Gorn. Or Breen. They're not Breen. They're not Breen. They're Orion. The green guys. The guys with green skin. Sir, sensors are picking up several light attack craft on intercept course. Looks like we're already fighting them. Okay, full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. I guess I could use this. And we'll go with torpedoes. There we are. Yeah! The new torpedoes look pretty cool. See if we can bring our torpedo around to get a shot off. There we go. Impacted on the shields. All right. We need to get over there. Let's go. Let's make it happen. We still don't move very fast. Destroy the Orion ships. All right, fire. Probably could have started shooting a little earlier there. There we go. Alright, we got another Orion Corvette here, it looks like. They're just out of line of sight. Those photon torpedoes Looks so cool. I think just photon torpedoes in general look cool. But I think the red ones, since they're so iconic from like the movies, which I kind of grew up watching. Let's scan the Azura. I think that's why I like those ones so much. Alright, Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azura. Away team, board at the transporter room. Alright, let's go. We're taking Tamav, Ian Kwan, Fletcher, and Savea. We should adjust their skills at some point. Just take a look and see if like the skills are actually what we want them to be. Alright, starting act of defiance here. We're going to speak to the transporter chief.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
You got it. Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Oh, and I did it again. I just walked away. I wish it would keep track of my...
Captain,
So I didn't have to do that if I accidentally exited out. Alright, let's go ahead and transport over. Like the heroes we are. Alright. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are from the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to survivors. We'll need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Rescuing survivors is our top priority. Doesn't look like there's anybody in here to fight. Alright, so we got a plasma leak here. Looks like we got a console over here we need to use. Bypass the plasma conduit. Alright, got through that one pretty easy. Is that guy oh, he is an Orion. Alright, let's get him. Is there another one? They were just throwing grenades, I guess. Okay, looks like we got a door we need to go in here. Who do we got? Oh, we got an Orion. Hi, Orion Brute. Can I knock him down again? Yeah. Can I get him again? Nope. Can I get him? Can I get him? Alright, what is... Oh, more Orions. I wasn't watching my flank. Total noob. Alright, that shut down that plasma leak. What is this guy? Scan crew member. Crew member is critically injured and you do not have the training needed to assist them. Oh, okay, cool. So it'd be a science career. What's this? Open container. Oh, power cells. Got some thorium gas here. Might as well scan this instead of, you know, hurrying up to rescue the people we're here to rescue. Oh, trionium. I don't even know what that's used for. Lots of cargo containers just chilling. That are not secured, right? I mean, those should be secured to a bulkhead or something. Oh, are we? We're going backwards. I totally went the wrong way, guys. We're heading back into the thick. We got one more plasma leak to shut down, then we're good to go. Maybe. Looks like we got another room. Looks on the left here. Alright, let's see if we can get around this guy so we're not flanked. Pop our damage buff. Alright. Cool. Get over here and deactivate the plasma leak. I think I'm going to go back over there and check, but I think it's still... This is probably another science. Like I probably don't have the... Oh, it's just not letting me try to activate it at all on that one. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Probably some more Orion. Where are they at? Anywhere? Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed. Well, we better contain that breach then.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
All right, I'll help your crew. Let's go, crew. Oh, it just says return to the aft cargo bay. Engineering is required to do this one. Okay. So I guess if you're an engineer, you could fix that warp core. I seem to remember doing that before. Oh, man. Whoa, what's this? Tactical operate console. Tell me I get turrets. When you were in the academy, you studied mission reports from the USS Archer. In one instance, crew on the Archer reconfigured a plasma conduit and used it to disable a group of Klingons who had boarded their vessel. Of course, it was Klingons. We might be able to do something similar. Okay, let's bypass the plasma conduit. Oh! Poor guys. I mean... What? Okay. That was a very... Something happened? Did they actually... Did they die? It doesn't look like it. They're still there. I don't understand. Yeah, it's just the same animation. Only nothing happened. That's very strange. What is this? Nope, it's still that same chick on the ground. Nothing we could do there. Oh, that's... I thought those were Klingons coming in after us.
It is no surprise that
so it didn't really do anything.
Cannot even
I mean, I think it was intended to, but it doesn't seem to have actually worked.
But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Can we get in here and override another one? No, they're just going to attack, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, boys. Here we go. Grenade out. Boom. I didn't even know there was a couple guys over here right behind us. Flanking us like noobs. Us being the noobs, by the way. Well, me. You guys aren't noobs, of course. But I definitely am. Captain, there must be a cloaked Klingon vessel in the area. We should alert the ship. Spartan, we have Klingons. Okay. That doesn't seem like a very effectively communicated message. Do they think that we have Klingon prisoners with us? I mean, what does that mean? Go to the transporter. We'll be right behind you. Away team to Spartan. Are you ready for transport? The Azura's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Azura's crew are on the transporter pad. We don't have much time. Get those people off this ship now. We have them, sir. Sensors detected Orion reinforcements on the way, Captain. We need to get back on the bridge. We need you back on the bridge. I love her hair. Looks good. Alright, here we go. Let's get on over to the transporter pad and beam over to our ship. Here we go, beaming out. Oh, yeah. Scotty beamed me twice last night. Alright, what do we got to do here? Go to the bridge, so I imagine there's one of these turbo lifts. Not that one. Does this lead us to the turbo lift? It does. Alright, that's the one we came in from, I guess. I should have known. Oh, super jump. Captain, incoming message from the Klingons. Putting it on screen.
Leave now if you know it's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. Okay, we got to destroy the Klingon ships, it looks like. Let's go ahead and deal with his shields. Overcharge torpedoes and boom! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah! Dude, I love that. I'm a little bummed that we're not going to have these these sort of pulse phasers at some point. Alright, there's some space junk. We'll pick that up. We're not going to scan the hydrazine gas. That's a neg var, dude. What? Are you kidding me? There's no way a light cruiser would be able to take a neg var. Not even a chance. You would need like 10 of these things to take a neg var. Luckily, we're in a video game that's trying to make it fun for us by making it extraordinarily easy. Oh, there's another torpedo hit. Alright, now we're not... Hopefully they don't have time to equalize their shields. Let me try to get around here. Can we do it? No, I don't think so. Oh, got him. Alright. Oh, we got a shield array. Mark III Polaron. Cool. Alright, rescue Captain Brott from the Azura. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott. We'll save you, Captain Brott. All right, let's go and rescue the captain. Transport him over.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain.
Just in the nick of time. All right, let's see. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her and her crew on to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak to you, if you wish. Let's see if there's voice acting.
You saved my crew.
There it is, okay.
I'll tell you whatever I can.
I don't even need to know more about this. Let's go ahead and depart the system. Boom. Oh, yeah. Okay, back in sector space. Let's go ahead and hail Starfleet.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Okay. Personal comm code. What's this? Oh, cool. Calls a trade freighter. So this is what you can do. You can sell to a trade freighter. Oh, it's mail, bank, and exchange. Oh, and it has a store. Okay, that's what we wanted. We want a store. Cool. So that means we can sell stuff instead of like trying to actually recycle it. Because I think, and we'll take a look here real quick. Let's go ahead and equip this stuff that we just got here. We got some body armor that's Mark II. I think Coraline already has that. Let's see. Savea, you need some Mark II armor. There you go. And then I think, yeah, Tamov didn't even have body armor. So there we go. Everybody's got body armor now. Let's take a look at the USS Spartan. And we did get a blue shield. Let's see. Is this good? Yeah. Better shield regen. Better shield capacity. Reduces Polaron and Tetrion. We're not really going to be fighting things, I think, that have Polaron and Tetrion in this arc. So that might not be... I think we're going to be fighting primarily Plasma and Disruptor. I don't know that for sure. I'm taking a guess here, but I don't think we need to worry about equipping this. It is a little better, so I guess maybe it'd be worth it just for the shield regen rate. So whatever. Let's go ahead and equip it. Why not? Yeah, and then we can just sell those, essentially. Now, what about this warp core? It looks to be exactly the same one we already have. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same one we have. Warp 5.62. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and sell that stuff. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to put this... Oh, why can't I... Okay, let's pull that down into our... Why didn't that work? I guess we'll talk to... What is this? Oh, because we got to level 10! Congratulations, Captain. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth Space Dock. I would like to formally recognize you and your contributions to the Federation. This mission will provide access to a powerful free ship. The missions ahead of you will become more challenging. The foes you face will be stronger as well. You now have access to higher tier gear, weapons, and ships. Okay, cool. Let's do that. We're going to do that in just 1 second. First off, we're going to take a skill. Oh, yeah, we're in the next tier now, guys. Check this out. Let's see, targeting expertise. I definitely want targeting expertise first so we can get more accuracy on our weapons. We're going to go ahead and take that. What else can we get? Defensive maneuvering, defense. That's also great. We're going to want that. What is this? Drain expertise. I don't know that we're going to be using that on this character. Control expertise. What does that do? Control effects include all the following: disable, hold, repel, pull, confuse, placate, flight speed debuffs, and turn rate debuffs. I know what some of that is. Some of it's obvious, some of it's not. I don't know what placate is. I don't know what confuse does either. So I'll have to find that out. Maybe if somebody knows exactly what those do, you can tell me in the comment section below. I'll certainly do research and find out if nobody mentions it. But I always enjoy when you guys teach me stuff, right? It's really fun to interact with you guys. So I really appreciate all the help that you guys have given me through the different games. Impulse expertise. What does this do? This gives a speed bonus, it looks like. Provides a bonus. So what is it? Turn rate. So speed and turn rate. Oh yeah, we're going to want that. Electroplasma system flow. It improves the power, the speed at which your power can flow between all of your systems. So that's going to help us. Eventually, we're going to have I think we're actually going to get it now. So let's find out. So we have a ground point available too. Let's go ahead and spend that. And I think, oh, here we go. Weapon penetration. Okay. Each point grants your weapons armor penetration. Oh, I see. That goes through resistance, essentially. Damage of your ground weapons. And then this is weapon criticals. Okay, cool. So we're going to take this first. We're going to take Weapon Expert 2. All right, cool. And then I think we've spent all our points here. Great. So let's go ahead and plot a course for Earth Space Spock. Maximum warp. That's a cool set. I think that's is that the Mako set? I don't know. It looks like something I used to have back in the day. All right, speak with the ship vendor for ship and shuttle requisitions. This is the ship vendor here. Okay, we'll go ahead and acquire ships. Congratulations on your promotion, Lieutenant Commander. Admiral Quinn has cleared you to select a ship to command. There are several impressive vessels to choose from. Take a look at my store. The starships that are approved for your rank are listed there. Okay, let's browse the starships that are approved for your rank. Okay, so these are the ones we want. Look at this. I am not a huge fan of the way that escort looks. What other looks are there? The Rapier, okay. And then the Ushuan. That one's kind of neat looking. But I'm a huge fan. Oh, that's cool. We could get a different look of that. The Excalibur. What's the Vesper? I definitely like the Excalibur out of the three of those. Not out of the three. The Constitution refit is my, yeah. I like that one. I do like the Excalibur. That's a cool look. Looks a little bit more like a Sovereign. But I am a fanboy of the Constitution refit. So we're going to take this. Go ahead and buy that ship. It's got 2 engineering stations, 1 tactical and 1 science. And I think our last ship only had... so this might be better for damage. Because it's got 2 tactical stations. Oh, I'm torn, guys. I'm torn. But I really love the way these cruisers look. They're just not very fast. But that's okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and take an escort since we haven't seen one yet. And I don't think I've ever taken an escort in this tier. And actually, I kind of do like the look of this one now that I'm checking it out. That one's kind of neat too. But I think that's a premium ship. Yeah, that is a premium ship. So let's go ahead and buy this, and we'll customize it. Now, I do love this ship, by the way, but I do want something that's a little bit more maneuverable, and we'll play around with it. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Now, we're not going to use cannons. I think typically people would use cannons with these, but I'm not going to yet. Maybe at some point we'll have a build. We're going to go ahead and manage our ships here, and oh, I should have changed the name. I think edit the name. Just do a random. Henry, Angkor, Malaya, Crescent, the Choctaw. Oh my god, I should have done the Choctaw. We're going to do the Choctaw, guys. We're going to go back. We're going to do Choctaw. It is a Native American tribe, and there's a really cool song that I like since I'm sort of redneck, and it's called Indian Outlaw, so you guys should definitely check that song out. It's hilarious. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. And just in case you didn't know, my baby, she's a Chippewa. She's a one of a kind. Definitely listen to that song. It's freaking hilarious. Okay, what do we need to do now? We need to customize this ship. How do we do that? I don't even freaking remember. Is it this thing over here? Yeah, there we go. Customize ship. Okay. Let's go ahead. I don't want to customize my shuttle, even though that's what I just clicked on. I want to customize my starship. Whoa, whoa, I can't. Okay. Well, I guess we'll... What's going on here? My mouse is not letting me... There we go. I couldn't... The mouse wouldn't focus on the screen, guys. That was a little weird. Okay. I guess we need to activate our ship first, since I never did that. So let's go back over here. Let's manage our ships. And let's go to the Choctaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. Yeah, so it's got a cannon and then beams. Cannons are definitely stronger if we take a look here. The DPS is 204 versus the DPS of 142. We could play with cannons. We could. They're fun. It's fun in the campaign. It's not as fun when you're doing missions and stuff, I don't think. Or not missions, but the TFOs or whatever they're called now. They used to be called STFs, maybe? I don't remember. Okay, so let's go ahead and ready Starship. And I think it should maybe auto-equip some of the stuff. It did. It looks like it auto-equipped some of it. And it did keep this, which is okay. I don't know. Let's take a look at our inventory here and see if these beams are better than the ones we have currently. They're 142 DPS. They don't have a... They're missing the 2% crit chance, but I think the DPS is better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just so that the ship has kind of a different look to it than the phasers that we've been using, that we're used to here. And I think it's already got everything else equipped, so we're good to go. The one thing we do need to do here on this ship, I believe, we could use devices like batteries. I don't really use those when I'm doing missions typically. We do have another room for a tactical console, which is kind of cool. And let's see, what else we want to do? I guess set up our bridge officers probably. Let's go to stations. Okay, now I think... Okay, now we got 2 torpedo high yield here. I don't know that I really want to use those, so let's go train something on Evelyn. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to run to the other side of a space dock here into space dock operations. Let's see. You can kind of see what's in here. Personnel office, diplomatic reception, orbital control, and admiralty office. I don't really know what any of that is. Personnel sounds like where we can kind of train personnel, maybe, I guess. So let's run down here. And right here, there's this dude here for bridge officer training. We're going to take a look at the store here. Now, we don't have any money, but that's okay. We can sell some stuff. Should have done that in space to show how to use the that freighter that we just unlocked. Tactical team. That one's pretty good. Automated shield distribution, tactical buff, removes boarding parties. Moves tactical debuffs. Improves weapon damage. So that's good. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty decent. It's got plus 18, I think, was the damage on weapon. Yep, improves energy weapon damage. So that's a pretty good one. I don't know what the best tier 1 skill is. I'm not familiar enough. But it looks like those are the only tier 1s we can get anyway, other than beam overload. So we could certainly do that. That's one really hard-hitting beam. You can see that it does your next beam attack within 10 seconds is an overload and deals 470% of its normal damage. So that one will certainly do some pretty decent damage compared to our normal beam shots. I think it drains quite a bit of power. It doesn't say that it does. Not that I see anyway. Yep. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, and it also increases 30% bonus damage to basic beam attacks for the next 10 seconds, it looks like. And plus 30% crit severity. That's cool. It's nice. But we've already got beam, fire at will for beams. That's not really going to help us if we're going cannons, though. So I think what we're going to do is we'll take this training manual tactical team. So we need to make 250 credits. In order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to run back over to the bar. And that is on the other side. It's back out in this main area here. And then over here to the right as we exit, you can see C-47. Oh, I think we can actually get through that way too. But it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's go through the bottom entrance here. Head into C-47. It doesn't look like it's, you know, a very popular bar. Oh, I guess we need to go upstairs anyway, so going upstairs probably would have been the better way to go. Here we are. Head into the bar. And then we'll talk to this bartender. I don't like how the bartender walks around. Let's go to sell. That's not worth any money, but whatever. We don't want it in our inventory anyway. I'm not using these shield charges, so I'm going to get rid of them. And I mean, I really don't need the shield batteries or weapon batteries. Now, I could use them, and I think I actually will, just so I can show you how they work. But let's go ahead and just get rid of all this junk that's not worth anything and start selling all this stuff. If I hit sell, will it sell that one thing? It will. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff is just junk that was in our inventory. I think we'll keep the small hypos unless we're getting medium hypos already. I don't think we are. Yeah, we'll keep the small ones in case we need those for healing. Just for now. I'm also going to... I'm not going to keep that. There's a mission I can do to go get those if we want to do that at some point. Small power cell. What's this for? Removes weapon malfunction. That's for ground. I mean, I guess we can keep those, and once we get a full stack, we'll sell them. We'll just sell kind of the... Let's see, engine battery, weapons battery. Yeah, once we have full stacks, we'll just sell them. That's fine. And let's see. Yep, we can sell that. We can sell that. Get rid of all this junk that's worth nothing. And we can certainly sell these phaser arrays. We're going to switch to cannons on this escort. Have a little fun. Just to vary it, you know? Just to switch it up a little bit. We don't need that torpedo launcher. Okay, guys. So we're kind of at the point where we have a little bit of money. Yeah, what do we have? How much money do we have now? We can go to assets. We have 5,000 energy credits. That's almost nothing. But hey, you know what? It's enough to buy that skill that we wanted to buy. And I think since we're working on Starship skills here, and I'm going to show you how to train those and buy new ones, we'll wait to do the, you know, the bridge officer skills until another episode. So we're going to head back down to that trainer and buy those skills. All right, we made it back down to this bridge officer trainer. So now what we want to do is we want to buy this training manual for tactical team. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, if we're going to switch, if we're going to stick with beams, I might take beam overload 1, but I think this is still a good skill. I think it's a better skill. I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong on that for sure. And now we can go to, I think, skills on Evelyn. And under this torpedo high yield, we can go learn tactical team. So she still has both skills, right? But now we can switch that skill. So we can switch this default skill here. think that'll work, right? If I go to stations now, I guess not. I guess we still have to need to select it there. Okay, so now we've got beam fire at will, and that's a tier 2 skill, or the second skill. I don't know what it's called. It's a tier or what. But so let's take a look at and see if there's anything for cannons instead of beams here that we might want to use. There's also this torpedo spread, which is cool. I like torpedo spread. And attack pattern beta is also very good. Check that out. So it upgrades your weapons for 10 seconds. And to anything that you hit with your weapons, you get a -30 to all damage resistance for 5 seconds. So that's great. You get minus stealth as well, but mostly we'd be interested in the damage resistance. But there's also cannon rapid fire. I like that a lot. I think we're going to take that. Now, we could also take scatter volley 1. And so they basically, you know, one of them damages one target really fast, and one of them damages a whole bunch of enemies. I want to be a single target burst for now. So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go and train our skills, but we're going to do them on Coraline, right? And so instead of having beam fire at will, we're going to switch to this new skill that we just bought, right? Is it here somewhere? Maybe? Bueller? Oh, I see. So we need to promote this officer. So let's do that. We have 11,600 available expertise, and it costs 1,100. So let's go ahead and promote this bridge officer to a lieutenant. Now, I could just promote them all, but I'm going to promote them as necessary because I think that sort of fits a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and select cannon rapid fire for that skill. And now we go to stations, and we'll switch this skill for cannons rapid fire. Now, the one thing that's not going to help with is our rear weapon, right? So if we look at our ship right now, and we look at the Choctaw, and the rear weapon is a beam, right? Now the rear beam only has a 250-degree targeting arc. So if we're facing forward, which we need to in order to get hits with this cannon, those aren't going to impact the enemy, right? So at some point we want to get something here that makes it so that our front firing weapons can all be on target, and the rear weapon can also be on target. So at some point I think we'll probably find something that can do that. Did we already set that skill correct, right? Okay, we're good to go there. Now, what about Tachyon Beam? I think Tachyon Beam, it's sort of helpful. And I think for now we'll be okay. Now, if we run into issues, I think that's going to play well, actually. We'll see. We'll take a look. When we're fighting something in this new ship, we'll take a look. All right, so I think we're pretty much ready to take the Choctaw out. Now, we're going to switch out these weapons at some point, but for now, that's what we're going to use. And what do we need to do next here? We've got another mission coming up, I believe, in the Klingon War. And it's going to be this researcher rescue. The Federation archaeology team has uncovered something that will put your crew in grave danger. So that's the next thing we need to do here, guys, and we're going to do that in the next episode. So thank you all so much for your support today. I just have been having a ton of fun making these episodes, and I really hope that you guys enjoy watching them. So now maybe none of my Kenshi guys will really like these, and you'll be looking forward to my Kenshi episodes, but that's okay. Anybody who comes in and watches STO with me, I'm looking forward to having fun with you guys, and I really appreciate all you guys for even checking it out, even if you don't like watching it. It's no big deal. If you like watching it, have fun with me, and if you don't, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode of whatever it is on my channel that you really love watching. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Love ya!